What if I told you that the world's two most powerful nations, the United States and China, are once again standing face to face, but this time, something feels different, something feels historic. After 6 long months, their leaders meet in Beijing. Yet in this short span, the world has changed in ways few could have predicted. The air is heavier, the silence more meaningful, and every handshake carries the weight of global power. This is not just a meeting, this is a moment that could redefine the future. On one side stands Donald J. Trump, the President of the United States, the man who commands the world's most powerful military and leads the largest economy on Earth. But this time, he doesn't arrive alone. He brings with him a powerful lineup of American business giants, Elon Musk, Tim Cook, and Jensen Huang, along with some of the most influential CEOs in the world. This isn't just diplomacy, this is strategy. A clear message that the battlefield is no longer just political. It is economic, technological, and deeply interconnected. On the other side stands Xi Jinping, calm, composed, and calculated, the leader of China and the architect behind one of the fastest economic rises in human history. A man who has spent decades strengthening his nation quietly, patiently, waiting for the right moment to show the world what China has truly become. And now, that moment may have arrived. But here's where the story takes a dramatic turn. The world's most powerful capitalists are no longer just competing against China. They're lining up, almost dependent, hoping for access to its markets, its supply chains, its opportunities. Behind the smiles, behind the carefully staged photos, lies a deeper reality. China's rise is no longer a prediction, it is a reality. From producing nearly 30% of the world's manufactured goods to controlling over 90% of critical rare earth minerals, the very backbone of modern technology, China has built a level of dominance that is hard to ignore. From smartphones to fighter jets, from electric vehicles to AI chips, the world runs, in many ways, on China's production power. In artificial intelligence, robotics, and green energy, China is not just catching up, it is accelerating ahead. The nation once labeled as a copycat is now becoming a global innovator, filing more patents and pushing boundaries faster than ever before. And perhaps the most striking truth of all, many of America's biggest companies, the very symbols of Western innovation, are deeply tied to China's ecosystem. Their factories, their supply chains, their growth all connected to a system that China controls with precision. But this story is not just about economics. It is about power. China is rapidly modernizing its military, developing advanced weapons, hypersonic missiles, next-generation fighter jets, and AI-driven warfare systems. It is preparing not just to defend, but to challenge, to assert, to lead. And while the United States still holds unmatched global alliances, a powerful military presence across continents, and a legacy of innovation that shaped the modern world for the first time in decades, that dominance feels challenged. The gap is no longer wide. It is narrowing faster than anyone expected. Global tensions, from the Middle East to the Indo-Pacific, are adding fuel to this silent rivalry. Every conflict, every trade war, every diplomatic move is part of a bigger game. A game where the prize is nothing less than global leadership. So now, the question is no longer simple. It's not just about who is stronger today. It's about who will control tomorrow. Has China already overtaken the United States? Or are we witnessing the early stages of a power shift that future generations will study as a turning point in history? Because if this momentum continues, this won't just reshape geopolitics. It will reshape economies, alliances, technologies, and the lives of billions. And when two giants move, the entire world trembles.